call me SKEPTA. Before I start, I just wanna say, boy, better know all day.
What's up guys, TheFludeh here, bringing you episode 3 of Going for Glory. So you can see right there that I sold, I think it was 8 bronze players, and I pretty much sold them all for 200 coins. I think only one sold for 150 coins. So I went out with the 3k, which I think I had to spend, and I bought this gold Spanish team. I bought about 8 players because in the previous episode I bought 5 players, I think it was. Actually, I think it was 4 players, and I got Chico on a buy now for 350 coins in the 59th minute, so I was quite happy with that. This team cost me around about 3 to 4k, so not too expensive, and for the talent in the team, it's extremely good, extremely overpowered, so that's what I like to see with the team which I'm making. And going into the first game, we were against Lucky Diablo 7, Diablo 74 even, and this guy had a pretty sweaty team. He's playing 5 at the back, and everyone knows that 5 at the back is extremely hard to break down, but I have an effort early on in the game, get that rebound goal, and that puts me 1-0 up in the game. Parajio getting the goal in the 18th minute. You know, rebound goals, you can't really say much about that, but this guy does get back into the game. I have no idea how he got that through ball to him, but he passes the ball across goal, and Insigne gets the goal for him to make it 1-1 in the game. And some pretty good play right here, just some pass and play, straight through to Rodrigo, and Rodrigo finishes it into the bottom left hand corner, past the keeper to put me 2-1 up in the game. I was expecting to get a free kick there, but I was happy when Rodrigo scored. I was like, I'm not going to, complain about that. But Jeffrin just doing some pointless skill moves actually ends up well by getting the ball in the back of the net, and that makes it 3-1 in the game. Jeffrin just doing some pointless skills, showing the replay because you can really. And to make it 4-1 in the game, Dominguez gets this header right here from the corner, and it's not a proper game if you don't get a goal from a corner. You got to score a somewhat sweaty goal to win the game. And this guy does actually disconnect here. I'm not sure if it was a rage quit, but I think that was the first game in that was the first game in Division 5 which I won, so very happy with that. Moving on to the second game in Division 5, you're not going to get the best players in the world, but this guy does have 3 bronze players in his team. I did expect him to, sub on the 3 gold players, just for a joke, but he didn't sub on the 3 gold players, played with the bronze players in the game, and Rodrigo puts me 1-0 up in the game. I think he does a pointless flip-flap there, and I score at bottom corner. Keeper stood no chance really of saving that, but that puts me 1-0 up in the game. And then I release Valera here, who is my right back. Doesn't have the most amount of pace in the world. I think he's got like 80, but he ball rolls it around the keeper, and he finished that nicely into the back of the net. 2-0 up already. This guy, you can tell it's going to be a whitewash because he's not the best player in the world, but Diego Capel, I think that is, he has a shot there, and I get a pointless penalty. I'd say that's a bit of a soft penalty, as I was nowhere near winning the ball again. His defender just ran straight into me, and I was just like, yeah, whatever. But Diego Capel steps up, and he places that into the bottom left-hand corner. And this guy is an absolute rocket of a left foot at left wing. I prefer it to be a right foot so we can cut in and finesse, but left foot, it's still pretty good. And then puts me 4-1 up in this game with Ander Herrera. Is it 4-1 or 4-0? I think it's 4-0. I can't remember. Yeah, 4-0 in this game with Ander Herrera getting the goal. And Rodrigo taking it into the corner, fake shots it back inside, and just rifles that into the bottom left-hand corner. I think that went off the post and in, so I was happy with that goal. I did not expect it to go in. I expected it to go wide or just come off the post and not go in. But his keeper makes a mistake late on into the game in the 75th minute. I basically cut it back across goal with a cross and a diving header right there. I didn't expect to get an achievement from it, but it was a diving header. I was trying to do something fancy like a scorpion kick or something like that, but that is how the game finished, 6-0. Pretty easy game for my second game in Division 5. The guy really didn't stand a chance. I don't think he actually had many shots on goal, if he had any. I can't remember. He had 1 shot on goal, which was off target. I had 17, so you can pretty much tell that I did dominate him, and I'm just 3 points away from promotion and 6 points away from winning the division title. And this is going to be the final game of the episode, guys. It is against this guy, and once you see his team, yeah, that was his team for a Division 5 team. I was just like, you gotta be kidding me, right? But yes, Nani, Torre, a load of good plays, Welbeck and Hernandez. But he goes 1-0 up in the game, gets a rebound goal with Yaya Torre. Torre just being at the right place at the right time to put him 1-0 up in the game. I was quite unfortunate to concede that, really. This goal from Welbeck, what a fucking goal. That was an absolute cracker into the top right hand corner. I did not expect that to go in. I expected my keeper to at least get a hand to it, but this guy does in fact go 3-0 in the game from a corner. Cahill getting the header there. So at this point I was just like, I'm going to take an absolute beating. There's no way that I'm actually going to get back into this game, especially when this guy scores this kind of goal to make it 4-0 in the game. He cuts the back across goal, which I have no problem with, but, if you're going to over-celebrate like that, I hope you get some bad karma and I come back into this game. But we are just going to show the replay of this cutback because it was such a good goal and it puts them 4-0 up in the game. And this goal right here, I get a goal back, cut back, you got to. If someone does it to you, you've got to do it back to them. And Rodrigo makes it 4-1 in the game. I did have to control that just because of first touch, and it was too late in the game to get back into it, but I did get a consolation goal to make it 4-2 with Jeffren, and this is pretty much it for the games. The guy did beat me 4-2. He was a better player. He did have the better team, of course. I think his team must have cost him around about 10 times more than it did. No, actually, a lot more than that, actually. But he did have a lot more shots on goal compared to me. I did have more possession, better passing accuracy from me, but that doesn't affect the result in the end, which was 4-2. So this is it for the end of the video, guys. I do hope you've enjoyed it. If you have enjoyed it, leave a like on the video, and if you have missed out any previous episodes, they will be in the description. If you want to go back and check out episode 1 and to know what's going on with this series, that would be awesome. I did sell Didac and just 2 other bronzes right there, so that's it for the video, guys. Thanks for watching.